We got us Worth of Pala. As a Life Force Paladin, man. All right. We got Warport in here as a Warlock. We got us as Aggressor, as an Assassination with an Exsanguinate. I want to see what happens. Illidanid and Pizza, my man. My favorite. We got ourselves Seavark on the other team with a Bliv hanging out in the back. We got ourselves Christina gonna be first up. We got Seavark is cute in the back and Seavark is love. Yo, boys, don't be in the arena thing, by the way. Yeah, don't get zapped while you're in there. That's gonna be Warport going for a Mortical onto Christina, summoning down an Infernal with a Fear, and I'm gonna catch him with a Casual to follow. Christina actually dodging that. It looked like they basically dodged that hit of Chaos Bolt. Azitha took no damage. Gonna go for a Cyclone onto Infernal. Second Infernal is gonna spawn in right after going for a third Infernal. How many Infernals can he summon? Looks like Ursul's Vortex is at least keeping those Infernals away. Crusader's doing a pretty good job. Tried to stay away from majority of the Infernals, but look how much damage these green boys are doing. Guess what's sitting next to Christina? They're doing if there were so many spawning in, it's just free damage. That's gonna be a stun around the corner as Warport maybe committing that stun a little too early. Does he have any CC to follow Christina? As it looks like Christina's turn to go in and do some damage. Big old bite to follow Reaper Flames. Mortal Coil sends him out with a Fear to combo, but the bleeds have set in. You can see Warport is actually taking quite nasty bleeds right now. Christina just needs to maintain those bleeds and he should be fine. The same game, I think he wins that immediately. But we'll see. Warport is still actually he looks like he doesn't have a lot of abilities under his sleeve. Last ditch Fear, but the rips do take him out. Rips and rakes and thrashes and bites, and I mean the bleeds from Feral really are putting in work now. Pizza is going to be up next, going in for a little bit of a Warbreaker onto Christina. Dress coming out from Pizza. That's going to be a little bit of that Thorns for the Feral, but it doesn't matter. Reflect available for Pizza. Getting hit with the main chicken side of it. It's going to be maybe Bladestorm. He needs to catch up to Christina right now as the Feral is looking for the recovery. Pizza had him in the execute range. It looks like Pizza is just gonna have to be a little bit on the slower side. Play the long game. You know what I mean? This man is a pizza. What kind of pizza is he, boys? Is he that Hawaiian pineapple pizza? Is he that triple cheese, pepperoni? Is he human? He is human. That's gonna be Christina up next with the opener onto Pizza. Warrior going in for the big Warbreaker. Avatars available. Parry available too. Christina is going to pop Wall as well as Thorns. Staying in Bear from letting Thorns do damage. He decided, you know what? I kind of wanted to do damage. I'll be okay with it. I'll send him Bear. Looks like Pizza's actually going to just melt to the Thorns. Oh my goodness. Christina just kept it cool and collected and Bear from just hanging out. Maybe even popped a armor buff with Iron Fur and just was like, you know what? Hit me. I'm okay with it. And then I was like, I have Avatar, I have Warbreaker. I'll probably have enough damage, right? Next up is Worth of Pala going in for the big old hammer onto Christina. Barkskin is going to be up before the Hodge comes out. Christina might still be a lot of pressure here. Is going to go for a little bit of the Ursuls onto the Pala, but looks like the hammer comes down, doesn't do nearly as much damage as Worth of Pala was expecting. And Christina should be able to make a quick recovery with maybe even a reset with that speed. Does catch the reset. Worth of Pala did go in for full wings. There was a Wake of Ashes too. Committed a little bit of damage with a big old execution sentence. Big old leap for Christina onto Worth of Pala. Doing quite a lot of damage. That's going to be Pala basically melted. Shield of It is the last thing he has. Dust Bubble last second. What was that burst out of Christina? I don't even understand what just happened. Was that the biggest dress crit with the biggest reaping crit with biggest feral bite crit? What was that? In just a few globals, he was done. Spinach pizza? Yeah, I agree, boys. I agree. It probably was a spinach pizza. It's healthy for you, but it just doesn't taste nearly as good. You know what I mean? That man was pretty healthy against the cat, but you know, they're pretty good. Maybe he could upgrade to like a deep dish pizza. It's gonna be a big old bite of Worth of Pala. He's just done. The bleed's taking him out. Crusader just walking out of there. Knows what have happened. Knows that the Pala isn't even gonna go for a heal. And Aggressor X is going to be up next. Professor Aggressor is playing the Execution Sentence. No, Execution Sentence. Exsanguinate. So I really don't want to see the Exsanguinate. Goes in for Exang. The blades are ticking down onto Christina. Quite a bit of pressure. Quite a lot of damage. Huge Envenom. Cloaker Shot is coming out. I think Christina's might be done and done. Actually goes in for the heal. Swiftman to follow after the regrowth back into bear form. Does he have any more to keep him alive? He's trying to see if he can peel the rogue away from him. Looks like maybe Shadow Step on the rogue. No, cheat dead. Looks like the rogue is the one getting aggressed here. And that's going to be down for the count. Christina taking these boys out one after the other, dude. Oh my goodness, that rogue had so much pressure. Christina just had to put some pressure back. Them thorns though, that's gonna be a Demon Hunter Illidanid up next. Getting a stun to Christina, trying to see if he can play Demon Hunter without any gushers. Gonna be a dress. It looks like it did nothing to Christina. With a bash to follow, that's gonna be the two getting separated. Christina, look at that health recovery, dude. That dampening is so low. He recovered so much health. Illidanid though, how are you gonna play? The Demon Hunters are very much trying to hold on to all the borrowed powers they have. Because essentially this spec was designed with the borrowed powers, which is weird. So no gushers. No more amps. What do they do now? I mean, I doubt they're going to be bad, but like, what do they do now? I think I got to use the new talents here, given that's going to be a board flip could be trying to happen for Illidanid with Christina opening up with a big old bite dressed. Stun comes out for Illidanid. Christina does trick it. It looks like it's going to be down for and done. For the Demon Hunters, Christina just taking them out like it ain't nothing. Look at the cat form, by the way. Look at them tattoos on the sides, dude. You never get to see that stuff. Oh my god, what was that damage? What'd you hit him with? Seriously, what'd you hit him with? Dude, that was... What'd you get bursted by? Feral just one-shots us? I think he figured it out, dude. I think he figured out how to play Feral. Dude, watch out. Seriously, watch out, because once the patch hits, man, this is going to be ahead of everybody else. Wish I had my details up and running, dude. I'll do a little meme next run. You might get a laugh out of it. Okay, sounds good, man. Yo, let me see if I can enable my... There we go. Details. I actually might be able to use details to see what you guys are doing for damage. I think I got it working. Let me see. Here we go. We actually do have it. Cool, so I might actually be able to see it next game if it works as it does on live. Yeah. By 5 already new people here already? Man, alright. Let's go, boys.